GamerLegion are here at PGL Bucharest 2025. I got Ash, the coach of the team, with me to talk about just how things are going for you so far. We last saw you compete when it came to EPL, but you've had a good amount of time off since then. So what's been going on?
We've been practicing, that's all we've been doing. You say time off, we never have time off really, so it's nicer to be at home, play practice at your own pace. But that's all we've been doing, practicing, working on that pool.
And I guess working on the strat book and stuff as well?
Yeah, of course, it's just updating everything like it. Obviously when you do prep and everything, you can see what you've been doing too much of, what people are going to exploit, and then we're kind of going to practice and practicing things that people might practice for against us. Okay. It's a lot of mind games and stuff, making sure we've got variation in our games.
Now, what's interesting, right, is that it feels like your team is one team that people are getting very hyped about in terms of how you build the team, some of the players that are coming up in there. Obviously, we spoke about Rez before and...
Upcoming player, Rez.
we spoke about Rez before coming in, bringing that experience, right? So like, looking at how you've built these pieces together, is it actually surprised you in how well it seems to have gone?
I wouldn't say it's surprised me because I knew that we were getting a very good player in Rez, and obviously PR, I've been looking at this guy for ages. He's been such a good player. I'm super impressed by him. So yeah, it hasn't shattered my expectations in that way. I think we've fit in well. I think we have a kind of a game style that's quite easy to understand and easy to slot into, but I'm very surprised the way that those two have slotted in. That's for sure. I thought maybe it's going to take some time to get up to speed, and maybe the other guys would step it up until they get there, and then we'd have some performances and we'll be okay. So yeah, from that aspect for sure, but I think that I already knew the quality players, and I think it's nice to play in this team.
What's the priority for you and like the main focus into the next bits? Can you break down how you categorize that? Yeah,
I think for now it's kind of what do we need to win games, like win condition wise. Obviously we need some high quality rounds that can guarantee us some rounds. There's some sort of set idea to play where we don't need to leave the spawn with that's just a tactic name. It's just if we don't say anything, we can leave spawn. We can still play a normal round and be okay. Set ways to end the round, good ideas for pistols, good ideas for just basically something that all the time we can do something and be comfortable with it without having the massive variation in our game. I think most of the time when you're being the best team, you need to have lots of top quality variation to keep it fresh, to be hard to be read and everything. We don't need that right now. We can just throw in set rounds. People turn their brains off and they just run and play the round, because we know that it's just doesn't make sense for us to highly drill a default, go to another one again and again and again, because at this rate it'll take a month to just do one map rather than try to do 6 or 7. Yeah. So yeah, and then we go away and like we have now the 2-3 weeks of practice. That's when we kind of go into that a bit more, make sure we still have some good set rounds, and eventually we'll phase these out a little bit more. We'll become more of a consistent team with our playstyle, I think. But for now, it's just a way to be able to be competitive in a short period of time.
How important do you feel this event is for you guys as the building block or the next step?
I think it's every tier 1 event is super important, and everyone kind of knows it. Where the way Counter-Strike is right now, you can't take any event for granted. You know that the second you're falling back into tier 2, it's just infested with cheating right now. It feels really infuriating, even to just sit and watch it. To be honest, as a viewer, when I'm watching some games, it just doesn't feel right. And that kind of gives you an extra determination that we need to work really hard to stay at this level, and we can't let it go. So every event right now is super important. If it's just leading to invites and future events, if it's building your VRS up, if it's proving yourself in the biggest event and showing that you deserve to be here and everything. There's so much hunger in this team. That's why we wanted to make the changes in the first place, was to get the youngest guys in because there's the most hunger, but then try to find the best players available who want to be here. For example, Rez, when I talked with him, he's so passionate about the game and he just wants to work hard, and everyone's giving glowing recommendations saying that he's really working hard, and I'm very surprised. Like I talked to Isaac about it and I can't believe how hard this guy works, seeing as though he's the Babylon MVP and everything from so long ago. So we can't take an event like this for granted, and we're delighted to be here. And if other teams want to be less motivated because of the major of tournaments going up, then fine for us, let's go take advantage of that.
Good luck doing it, so man. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for all the insight.
Thank you very much.